Here we are in my office today. I wanted to do something a little different. Here's the display case where I display several items. Just interesting things that I've collected. I like putting together these Lego cars. I have the 3 originals that they did, the Beetle, the Mini, and the Volkswagen Bus. Got all kinds of old stuff in here. But the item of interest today is this Lego Snap-on truck. Just grab that out of there. A few years ago, Snap-on released this Lego truck. It's a little kit that they made, has the Snap-on logos. I put this together. Has a little lift gate on the back of it. That piece turns pretty hard. Then the back doors open up. They even have little tools in there, if you can see in there. There's little tools in there. There's a guy driving it. Pretty neat little model. And I've had this in my display case for a couple years now. Well, I was pretty excited to see in the Mack catalog that they had come out with their own little Lego kit. And here it is. I thought it would be neat to put a Mack truck in with my Snap-on truck. In the catalog, it just showed the picture here with everything put together. I didn't realize that this wasn't going to be real Legos. This is something else that looks like Legos. So first impressions, I'm already a little bit disappointed, but let's open it up and take a look at it. One neat thing that I did like about this kit, as you can see, it actually comes with an engine hoist, some toolboxes. Looks like it comes with an automotive lift, even a 2-post lift, and a little air compressor. So that's kind of neat. Mack tool stickers. Certainly doesn't look like instructions for Legos. It's put together inside. Very similar though. Now these actually do look like Legos, even though they're not. See, the bags aren't numbered. So just open up one of these. Let's see. So I wonder if these will work with Legos. Yep. Looks like they're an exact Chinese knockoff. I was a little worried that they wouldn't look anything like Legos after I got the package. Okay, well, I'll start putting the truck together. I like the way that they have all the pieces that I need sorted out into bags, so I'm not having to look through all the bags to find the parts that I need. At least that's the way that it's going right now. Some of these pieces, like the steering wheel, look exactly like the one that you would get in a regular Lego kit. I'm surprised that they get away with making this. Okay, I think this is the next bag I need. These door pieces are definitely not as good as the Lego version. That door doesn't want to stay in there. Let me try putting them in the other way. Alright, there's the truck. Let's make the first piece of equipment to go along with the truck. I think might be this bag. This is obviously the car hoist that we're building, and this is where it starts to get kind of interesting. Okay, there's the automotive lift. Obviously it seems a little bit out of scale with the truck. Maybe it's supposed to be able to lift the truck. That looks pretty silly though, but that's still pretty neat. Looks like this one is going to be the engine hoist. This is kind of an interesting piece. I haven't seen this with Legos. Again, the engine hoist is already looking bigger than the car lift, so our scale is completely screwed up right now. There's our little engine hoist. Now this is going to be the tool cart. Okay, no, this is not the tool cart. This is going to be the little air compressor. It's a pretty neat little hose. That's pretty rubbery. Nothing like I've seen with Legos. It's got a nozzle on the end. Even the very ends of it are rubber, so that's why it doesn't stick very good, but that's a pretty neat looking piece. Well, it looks like I am missing a piece. I don't know if I dropped it or what happened. There is one in this other bag. Okay, looks like that's our little toolbox. I did have one extra piece left over, which is also the piece that I was missing before where I stole one of these, so I'm still in good shape. Not quite sure. It says that is supposed to stick into there. It doesn't seem to want to. So So I guess you'll just have to imagine that this jack has a handle on it, but it doesn't seem to go into that part. Alright, and there's the jack. Again, it's bigger than a toolbox according to the Mac Lego guys, and the handle doesn't stick to it. One last thing to make, which is the fire extinguisher. There we go, fire extinguisher. I've got a couple guys here. You take a look at these guys. They look a bit different than Lego guys. Pretty similar though. The heads are square, they're not round like a Lego. And I guess people are smaller than fire extinguishers. Toolbox is about the right size for a really big toolbox though. And I've got one more bag here. This has the tools in it. Got an axe, and a wrench, little oil can, screwdriver, another wrench, looks like that one's a drill, hammer, shovel. I didn't know that Mac sold shovels. Little spanner, and a pair of pliers. Okay, that's all the pieces. Looks like I don't have any left over, so that's a good sign. Only thing left to do is to put the stickers onto everything. It doesn't actually show in the instructions. This is the last page. Actually doesn't show where any of those stickers go. So I'm just gonna have to look at the box. Alright, there you have it. There's the Mac Tools truck. Got all of these parts. Let's see if one of these guys can actually sit in here. Okay, that's good. Now there's only one thing left to do. Compare that to the Snap-on one. You can see the two designs there. Pretty similar ideas. I'm surprised how much these knockoff wheels and tires do look like the Lego ones. Here's the back of the trucks. I do kind of like the doors that the Mac model uses. This tailgate doesn't really work real well on this one. But I do like how the Snap-on truck has mirrors and also a smooth top. But I think these two are going to look really good together. I've got some new things for my display case now. Maybe the difference is between the Snap-on using actual Lego parts. Another thing is these logos came printed on the Legos themselves. These are not stickers that you put on the Snap-on model. Actually doesn't use any stickers. These are a permanent piece to the Lego. Obviously these are not real Legos, so maybe a conclusion could be drawn here that makes this similar to their tools. If you'd like to see more videos like this, comment below and click subscribe.